Well, we already knew this was coming, but Clash of Clans is releasing another wave of balancing changes that are going to affect Town Hall 15 and Town Hall 16. Mostly Town Hall 16, of course, and the target is Root Rider Valkyrie spam attack strategies that we've been seeing for the last couple of weeks in Clan War. So the multi-archer tower will be receiving a damage per second increase for both levels, level 1 going from 110 to 120, and level 2 from 120 to 130. I think the goal here is to add a little bit more power behind those arrows, but I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. The Root Rider will receive another wave of stat nerfs, with level 1's damage being reduced from 210 to 190 and health reduced from 6,650 to 6,300. Level 2's damage will go from 230 to 210, while its health will drop another 400 points from 7,050 to 6,650. And level 3's damage will drop from 250 to 230 and its health reduced from 7,400 to 7,000. Now, since the introduction of hero equipment, a lot of players out there have been using the Eternal Tome and the Healing Tome together, which eliminated the hit point increase of the life gem, so the Apprentice Warden was being used to fill that void. The aura hit point increase stat of the Apprentice Warden will also be reduced for all levels, with level 4 going from 30% to 26%. And the Spirit Fox's visible time will be increased 6 seconds for all levels. Alright, so for those of you out there that actually use this army, I wanted to include an example of the Root Rider spam versus a max Town Hall 16 base. That way you can really kind of come up with your own determination on whether this makes much of a difference at all. So the skeleton spells are used to distract defenses. You guys know this. The Root Riders are spammed in with the Ice Golem, the Apprentice Warden support, Grand Warden, and the Log Launcher off to the flank. Valkyries are clearing the outside, and the Royal Champion is coming in on the left side to try to take out defenses and ideally get rid of this multi-target Inferno Tower, but then she actually avoids it. It doesn't really matter though. That's the point of this attack, is that it's a very basic base, and the Root Riders will actually path around the outside, going after defenses away from the poison from the Town Hall and both of the poison spell towers. Poison spell down for the defensive Ice Golems, which are normally used to try to slow this thing down and destroy the Root Riders, and the King and the Queen are in the core doing very well, with the Royal Champion eliminating that Inferno Tower. Root Riders and Diggy are working on a ricochet cannon on the other side. They're going to continue to path down into a scatter shot, then over into an expo, as the King's ability is used and a freeze spell is dropped on the second scatter shot for the Queen to step in, slow it down with the frozen arrow, and take it out. So we're going to go ahead and speed it up because, in my opinion, and this is just the way I'm seeing things, is that we're trying to blame the Root Rider for all the problems here, but in reality, I think the game might need to look at the hero equipment, because I know that that King's ability, he didn't really do much in this attack, or at least it didn't feel like he did, but they are way too powerful, and they're ultimately affecting how the troops and spells perform.